Hey everybody, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to talk about a strategy called the Titan Shift. So usually when most everybody plays, they stick with one type of betting. Either you're playing light side or you're playing dark side and you stick with it. The Titan Shift allows you to go back and forth. So for example, you start light side, you play a pass line with a 6 and the 8. If you make, after the come out, and you make 2 out of 3 paying rolls, you stick with light side. If you don't, then you switch to the dark side. You take down your pass line bets and you switch to come bets. So your pass line will be $30 each. Don't come, we'll play $50. For don't come, to me, it's better to play flat bets instead of flat bet with odds, because you're gonna get paid 1-to-1, but you're gonna get paid less than 1-to-1 on the DCs. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Yeah. Another rule is if you stay light side and you get more than 2 paying rolls, then you max your odds out because you're going to stay light side. So, all right, let's go. Let's see how we do. All right, there's our pass line bet, and we're coming out. And 4 is the point. And our outlay will be 60 on the box numbers and 25, so a total of 85 bucks. All right, 11 yo, non-paying roll for us. And 5, that's another non-paying roll. And 9, that's 3 non-paying rolls after the point. So what that means is you're going to say, okay, dealer, take down my place bets. You take the place bets, you move 50 to the DC, and let's go.
Came back from a search.
And 8. All right, we have the option here to call no action, but we're going to go ahead and move it over anyways. And the maximum don't comes you want is 2. And 9. So that DC travels to the 9, and now we're out here. And 4 is the point. All right. We get paid on our flat bet. 25, we'll rack that up, and we're coming out. Our flat bets work on the don't come, and we got an 8. That's a loser right here. So we'll throw out a new DC. The point is 8. And we hit the point again. We travel to the 8. We pay the line. And basically the $50 we lost, we've hit 2 points, and we're approximately even. And 4 is the point. 10, 10 the hard way, and 8, 8 the hard way, drop your DC out there, and 5. And DC moves, and 7. 7 out. All right, we're going to lose here, but we're going to get paid here and here. And we rack that all up, and we'll put our pass line out for the next roll. Coming out. And 5. 5's the point. All right, we're going to start on the light side, as we said. We're looking for basically 5, 6, 8. And 7. 7 out. Basically, worst case scenario, 1 and done. And 6. 6 is the point. Since we have the 6 down here, I'm going to move it to the 9. And 7. Woo. Worst case scenario, 2 times in a row. Pass line again. And 4. The point is 4. All right, we're looking for 2 paying rolls out of the next 3. And 4, that's a point, that's a paying roll for us. We get paid on the pass line, rack it, and we're coming out. And 6. We're going to move back to the 9. And 3 craps. And 9. Get paid on the 9. We're going to stay light side now. And I'm going to press that up to 35. And 8. 8 the hard way. All right, that was 2 winning rolls. And the rule here is if we win 2 times, we go for max odds. Max odds is 5x. There we go, 125. And 5. And 8. And we're going to ask the dealer to take us up to 42. For some pressure. Looking for that 6. 11 yo. And 5. 33. Let's go. There's the 6. All right, down here, we hit that point. That is going to be 175 payout, 150 for the odds, and 25 1-to-1 for the flat bet. We just pick all that up and rack it. All right, and we're coming out. And 4 for the hard way. Max odds again will be 3 times. That's 75 bucks. And I'm going to stay on the 9. We could move it to the 6. And we should have moved it to the 6 because there she is. And 8. 42 pays 49. We're going to take 50. We're going to take $1 off of that, and we're going to press that up to 60 now. Then rack it. And 9. 35 pays 49. Dealer asks for $1. And we're going to press that up to 50. And 7. 7 out, of course. All right. All right, let's see where we're at. That's our 400 in green that we had before. We started with 100 red. There's the red. 35, 45, 48. So we're positive $48. I think we can go buy a pizza now with 48 bucks. Still not bad. Very interesting strategy, being able to shift when it's on a choppy table or a cold table. So the main goal of this is protecting your bankroll when things go as you don't want them to. Of course, after a come out, you just want to hit 6-8, 6-8, 6-8 point, but it doesn't happen that way. So what are the best conditions? This strategy works extremely well on all conditions. Choppy tables, very ice cold tables, and even hot rolls. Now, there is some extras that you could do. Instead of pressing up, pressing, you could expand out to another number, get your inside fully working like you want. So pros from this strategy: it adapts instantly to the actual table flow and each shooter. You protect the bankroll during cold streaks, and your profit potential will explode. That's the one pro about it. And this keeps you as a player unpredictable. So you'll see dealers, they know what every player's doing all the time, but this one will be, you'll have to tell the dealer exactly what you want to do. So what are the cons about this? This requires strict discipline, and you can't ignore that trigger from going from light side to dark side. You need a solid bankroll as a foundation. Mistiming presses can dull the results. So we came up above, we had 4 rolls. Only one of those rolls was halfway decent, okay? And it allowed me to stay in the game. You know, we hit those 2 DCs that we had out there. That definitely helped. All right, the Titan shift gives the control to the player. You make the decisions when you want to move back and forth from light side to dark side. You protect your bankroll. So this strategy opened my eyes a little bit. How can we perfect on it? I'm not sure. I need to think about that a little bit more. But very interesting. If you like what you're seeing here at Craps University, go ahead and leave a comment. If you've ever played this strategy, let's hear about it. I'd like to see what your real results are. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you need more of this content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And we'll see you at the field.